say girls don't be. If you didn't know, they be better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like bass hitters. And mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah. She in Vegas, and Summer Lee with Baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more than forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't, but I think girls better than men, and I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
Chester, sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah. the Morgan Wallen in an elevator. I'll be turning on you like a generator. I'll be the greatest that you ever hated, that you ever hated. This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right.
On time.
It's tricky. It's the place.
Here we go. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Tricky, tricky. I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early.
These girls are really, all they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy.
It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky.
How is it, babe?
It's tricky, tricky, tricky. It's tricky to rock around, rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time.
And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside.
It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky.
How is it, D?
Tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Tricky, 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 tricky. Huh.
When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme.
I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too
A
far.
girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then she dissed her and dismissed her, now she's shocking.
Cause I'm on TV, they even bother my poor father, cause he's down with me. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time, it's tricky.
How is that?
That's right, on time, it's tricky.
We don't use
Assume
on your own.
they offer,
And lots and lots,
but we just leave it alone.
It's like
U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
Will Weichert to kick off for the Vikings.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
That's good.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Vikings are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Looking to put a drive together.
At their own 20-yard line.
On play action, McCarthy. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
A gain of a yard.
But the Vikings hit a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
He's got room at the 30. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. 45 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? What the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. Because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
To the air with McCarthy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Here's McCarthy.
3rd and 5.
He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return, here's Rashid Shaheed. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And he's got Smith and Jigba. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 28.
That's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Back to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Hold it ready. Come on.
They're going to look to throw. He finds Pickens over the middle. And the Seahawks are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
In motion left is a running back. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover it at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down.
It's fourth down.
The Vikings send out their punter. Back deep, Rashid Shaheed. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, first and 10.
They're on 45-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be sterner with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
On the set.
Second and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk.
Now back to throw. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third.
Let's go. Panther Cougar 19, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And a flag comes out as that is batted down and incomplete. But I think there was early contact. Let's check the call. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. First and 10.
70 line, Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll drop to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
It's second down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here we go on second and 12. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Come on,
And
come
the
on.
Seahawks, first down.
Looking to throw. Down inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. 2nd and 2. First down marker at the 5-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. First and goal, Seattle.
Next, come 19. Come 19.
They'll look to throw here. That one thrown across his body, and it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Walker going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and
Now they'll empty out the backfield. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. That will bring up 4th down and an 11-yard loss to boot. Now here's Jason Myers. He gets set for the Seahawk field goal. From the right hash here. Should be an easy one. Myers' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they get the 3 points, but they've now had 3 trips into the red zone, and that's all they've come away with.
And in the NFL, the way they measure red zone efficiency and success, did you score touchdowns on those drives? That's first and foremost. Getting points, that's the second measurement. So by that measure, they haven't done very well. They've got to figure that out.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
2nd down and 3. Looking to throw McCarthy. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Throwing is McCarthy. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fielded at the 20. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 35 yards that time on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set them back on 2nd. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Here we go, set. 70 tip. Mustang 19. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler.
He'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But, Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. 69 yards. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Let's go now.
Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores.
Buffalo 18, trap 60, trap 60.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. He finds Smith and Jigba. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
36 yards.
Cowboy 80.
1st down,
Warriors
Seattle.
70.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This one goes underneath to Walker. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
No gain on
now
that.
it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 on the Seahawks 48-yard line. A
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
McCarthy operating from the gun. And he fires one, but incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
This is taken at the 15. 31 yards on the punt there. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seattle.
A great effort there. 77 yards. And the Seahawks have got it back to within a score. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2.
The Seahawks will
now receiver in motion left. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
Seahawks 11.
Boy, it's only a 1-score game. 3rd quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And he fires one incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him to find him. Find him.
And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. 44 yards.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
Now McCarthy. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Well, that'll that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point of the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
70 Lions, 19 Chiefs, 19 79 Broncos. Go.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jackson Smith-Njigba, 65 yards. And the Seahawks take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. And he's got it. They convert for 2, and that gets them even closer. Now a 2-point game.
Seahawks 19. Michael Dixon, the kickoff.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And that'll be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall.
To the air with McCarthy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. 42 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Let's go.
Here's McCarthy. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Third quarter of a 2-point game, a good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Ready? Cougar 19, go!
Touchdown, Vikings! Ty Felton from 4 yards out. as his guys are able to extend their lead. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Makes the score Vikings 28, Seahawks 19.
Now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Will Winkert to kick off for the Vikings.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
17 yards.
They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hot 70, hot.
They'll set up to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Check. Ramco 80.
Back to throw again. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 26.
And the Seahawks first down.
Let's go now.
A gain of 26 yards.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
First down, Seahawks.
Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
70 Timberwolves, go!
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screen.
Touchdown, Seahawks! Jackson Smith-Njigba with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for
Pickens going in motion left. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now.
Seahawks 27. Michael Dixon.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10. The Vikings take over 1st and 10. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he stopped immediately there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
On play action, McCarthy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
At the 27-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Seahawks 20-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get it down this time to 17. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Go! 70 Lions! Check go!
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He will push his way down to about the 14. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold them up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. They'll try and do this. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he returns this to the 22.
Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. On play action, they'll throw. Finding Walker complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker, 55 yards. And the Seahawks have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Seahawks will line up.
Now receiver in motion left. They'll try and throw for it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So down only 2 now, still a chance to finagle their way into field goal range if they can get this onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Here is 3rd down and 4. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Going for it. Here's McCarthy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Ty Felton. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights. And it might seal the deal as that makes it a 2-score game here with not a lot of time remaining. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And this is 4-down territory here. They know down 2 scores at this late stage, 10-yard passes aren't going to do it. So they took the shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Oh, they're changing this at the line. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
that's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living, nah, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Yeah, everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New